In this video, we will look at a common error when passing an unpacked Python list as an argument to a function. If you've been following the videos in the order as they've appeared in the playlist, you will have seen this computer program before, where we have this function that will calculate the gross pay from the hours worked, the hourly rate, and overtime rate passed to the function. Here you can see I am creating a list, and in the list I've got 36 and 10. Now the 36 is the hours worked by an employee, and the 10 is the rate of pay per hour, which could be pounds, could be dollars, could be euros. And on this line you can see I'm invoking the gross pay and I'm passing the details, and in front you can see we've got an asterisk. And what that is going to do is going to unpack this list into its separate elements. And you can see those elements appearing here, the 36 and the 10. So they are going to be passed to this function, or that's the intention. But if you consider the signature of this function, you can see here there are 3 parameters. So the function is expecting to receive 3 parameters. But if you look at this, it is only got 2, the 36 and the 10. Now the 36 is going to be sent to the hours worked, and the 10 is going to be sent to the hourly rate. I said going to be because it won't happen in this case, because if you look here, you can see that the overtime rate has nothing down here that can be passed to it. So in other words, what we're looking at is a computer program that has 2 arguments but is expecting 3 parameters here. To remind you of work we've done earlier in this playlist, these are referred to as positional parameters, and here we have 2 positional arguments that are going to be passed or attempted to be passed to here. But of course, because we only have 2 arguments here and 3 parameters here, there is a mismatch. And in fact, what we are missing is information for the overtime rate here. We are missing data to be passed to the overtime rate. So when you attempt to run this computer program, you're going to get the following error appearing. You can see it produced this program statement here in red, which is referring to this program statement in the code. And immediately following this, you can see it is telling you that gross pay is missing 1 required positional argument. So that is telling you that there is an argument missing from this, which implies that there is data missing from this list. It goes on to tell you here that you are missing the data for the overtime rate, which you can see is this parameter here. In summary, the number of arguments passed from here must be equal in number to the parameters defined here in the signature of the function. If they're not, you get this error that tells you you're missing 1 positional argument, and it goes on to highlight that it is the overtime rate parameter that is expecting to receive data that is not being placed here in the call.